Hey, Michael here again. In this concise video, I'm going to go through what you should ask for when you're actually developing your prints, your 35mm prints. So let's get started. Firstly, before you even think about printing, you should really realize what film you're using, what is its ISO, and what settings you are using when you are shooting it. For instance, with Portra 400, I know that this film is notorious for being able to recover highlights. You can basically overexpose it by 6 stops and the film will be able to pull out details from highlights. It's phenomenal. So this film, I try to overexpose it by about a stop just to preserve all the shadows. So knowing that I overexposed Portra 400, I'm going to go into my developing lab and ask them to pull the film. This will essentially pull back and recover the highlights. So pulling is for overexposing. But what if you are shooting in the middle of the night and a lot of the shots were underexposed, but you wanted to make them a tiny bit brighter? Well, in this instance, you want to push the film, get it a bit brighter, push the shadows. So those are the two terms you need to know. But most photo labs nowadays, or even pharmacies, don't really do pushing or pulling a film, so you might not even worry about that. So let's say you just go into your pharmacy with your film, probably nicely exposed. You want to ask for developing and scans. That's the process that you want. What developing is actually using the different chemicals to get your film into a negative. Scanning is taking the negative under a scanner, then changing it into a film positive and putting it either on a CD, on a USB, or transferring through email. So developing and scan is the only two things you need. But be sure that if you have the options, try and scan in a high DPI of 1600. This will get your negatives to be a nice high crisp quality. It's very important. I said that this video is going to be concise, but that's all I really need to say. All of those things, pushing, pulling, developing, and scanning, is all you need to know. That's it. When you have the scanned photos, you just open them up in your computer, maybe crop them a tiny bit, straighten them if you want to. I personally don't adjust any of the colors because I love the film look and the grain. And there you go, you can just upload it to Instagram, upload it on your website, share it online. It is that simple. I personally really do like printing my scans as well, but you might not to. If you're just using it for Instagram, then just having a scan is perfect. When I first got into printing photos and actually using film, I got quite overwhelmed by the terminology, by what you can do, what to ask for, what's a DPI. But through experience, I kind of figured it out. So I hope that this video has helped at least a few of you who still shoot film. And if it did, please check out my other film photography videos. I'm going to make a lot more in the near future because I'm absolutely loving the medium. Till next time.